Hey guys, welcome back. Today I got a new panel. In here, as you can probably see, that's for an enunciator, never mind, that's something different. And right here we have this guy right here, but that actually doesn't tell us what the panel is, which I thought it was going to, but that's okay. Here it is, Notifier NFS-320C. Go ahead and take it out of this anti-static bag that it's in and show you what it looks like. Now, I only have the CPU and the board. I don't have the cabinet, but it's still pretty cool. I got the panel used, and then I was able to get all of this stuff for it separately, which I'll show you what we got there. All right, here it is. Got it out of the bag. It's a tiny bit dirty, but I don't care. So here it is. I don't know a ton about these panels. I mean, I have a pretty good understanding for Notifier's products, being I've worked with their products and their tech and some fire alarm technicians with Notifier equipment quite a bit, and a lot of their things are kind of similar to Firelight. It's still a Honeywell fire alarm system, so some of their stuff is similar with how it functions. But yeah, here it is. So I'll power on the panel, I guess. Why don't we just do that? Plug in this cord here. Takes a second. I don't think it will let me acknowledge quite yet, I guess. That's better. It's a loud piezo. Alright, there we go. So it's gonna pop up with a lot of troubles, but I can tell you some, system, there's nothing, obviously, no devices on it. System initializing, so it's not gonna find anything. Battery, we know that. I'll let it go through its thing, and I'll tell you some of the things about this, some of the obvious stuff. So down here on the sides, we have our NACs. We have 4 NACs, and the nice thing about this panel, which I really wish Firelight did, I think they do it on their new 200X panel. Their, what's it called? I think it's like an ES or EX 200X panel. I think they have Class A NACs. But their older panels, like the 9200 UDLS 9600, I believe, only have Class B NACs. Shut up. But as you can see, we have A, B, so each NAC can be Class A if you want to. Right here, we have supervisory relay. We have, what's this guy? Security relay. That's interesting. Oh, I guess that's right, because this guy has security on it too if we do a lamp test. Security will light up blue, which is kind of cool. Down here, we have an alarm and a trouble relay. 120 volts power right there. Right here, this guy. Oh, what's this? This might be enunciator. I don't think so though. I'll figure it out. Right here we have our battery. I wish Firelight had screw-on batteries. I like screw-on batteries just because it's a little bit more tamper-proof. Down here we have our zone coder. I think that's what that is. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Down here we have some more terminals. I think our SLCs are on this side. We have our 24 volts non-resettable and resettable power. Right here we have something. I'm not sure what these guys are for. And then right here, this might be, what's this? Printer. Maybe that's our enunciator. No, I don't think that is. Actually, that might be communication for the enunciator. I'm not sure. Right here is what you can plug it into program panel. There also is normally a USB port right there, but as you can see, this one's busted up. What else do we got? Down here, we also have some... Please stop. We've got some disable, enable switches. Right here, this is pretty cool. These switches, I'm not sure how many people know about these. These switches are the same as these right here, so if you didn't have your board on, you could always use these. As you can see, if I hit reset, it resets the system. Right here, we have a security tamper jumper and an auxiliary trouble. Yeah, not 100% sure what those switches are for. Or, not switches, jumpers. Right here, I kind of forgot about this one. This is a ground fault disable. You can turn that to disable your ground fault recognition, which I think is kind of silly that the panel even offers that, but that's just my opinion. I just don't really like that. Over here, right here, we have our SLC, and that's kind of everything there is. Now there's kind of just 3 levels to the board. We've got this board down here, goes underneath, and we've got our power supply, which is in here, and then we've got our CPU up top. And if you're worried about how I grab the panel to take it out, I wasn't grabbing it from here. You wouldn't want to do that. I was actually grabbing it from right here, which is metal, so that's fine to do. This panel is pretty sweet. We've actually got a keyboard, and we've got lamp test, which Firelight doesn't really do on their panels. Up here we have controls active, and we've got power, pre-discharge, discharge, that would be for different types of releasing systems. Abort active, so if you aborted your discharge. We've got alarm, pre-alarm, believe pre-alarm, I'm not sure if that is red or orange, I'll get back to that. Security, which is a blue light supervisory, signal silence, point disable. So point disable, those are all yellow, that's blue. Okay, so that is red. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know all ins and out of this panel, what all these terminals are for. I'm sure lots of you guys do. I still got to learn about this panel. But I think this panel is pretty sweet for the price I got paid for it. So I'm going to buy some devices for it and hopefully get some devices for it so I can make up a little demo system. I do have the manual though here, which is new. It's still in its wrap. And I've also got all of these guys in here, so I'm not even sure what's all in here. Looks like battery connectors, a bunch of terminals, different standoffs, a ground connect, and some resistors. Here we have some 2.2Ks, those are for bell circuit. Wish this panel used 4.7K, it'd be nice if they kept everything all the same, but they don't. So whatever. Yeah, just our stuff, some stuff in there. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, just showing you the new panel. As I said, 320C don't have the enclosure. If I could get one, that would be cool. Even a 320 enclosure would be fine. The difference with the 320 enclosure is it can have a bigger space for your zone enunciation cards like this guy. I just took this manual home because I needed it on the install. We were doing it, or we were looking at it, and I just kept it because the firearm tech didn't need it. But yeah, these ACS series enunciators, or cards, can go on the side of the panel there to show your zone enunciations, because in Canada, you gotta show at least 8 zones enunciations. So let's say you got a building, the whole building's in trouble. You got fires everywhere, you've got different zones active everywhere, they could just be tampers. In Canada, you have to be able to show 8 zones. This right here can show 1 zone, maybe 2 zones. No, I think it's just, this can show 1 zone only, this little display. The NCAs that you find that you can put on the 640s and that I think are what come on the Notifier NFS-2-3030. Those NCA's 2s, those can show 8 lines of alarms. So there you have your 8 zones. So then those are kind of meant for enunciation. You can have it, but in Canada, like I said, you got to have that. So what I'm trying to say is the enclosure, the Canadian models have a spot that can be shown, but I don't really care since I'm probably not going to get one anyways. So this panel, I'll have to do all the programming through here unless I can somehow get verifier tools, but I don't think that would happen. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Any comments or questions, leave those down below. Thanks for watching.